Good morning from Providenciales, Turks and Caicos. This is Wilson from Anchors Away Travel. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Key West Village at Beaches Resort in Turks and Caicos. So let's take a quick walk. I'm not sure if I can get the whole thing in for you, but I'm going to certainly try to get you as much as I possibly can. I'm going to walk right through the lobby right now. This is where you get checked in and obviously where you check out when you're ready to go. So this used to be called the Veranda Resort or the Veranda Hotel. A few years back, Beaches or Sandals bought this property to add it and make it their fifth village at the resort. And as you can see, it's a really pretty resort. There's a little area for coffee right there. So as you can see, it's pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 levels in this section. And we took a tour of one of the rooms yesterday. They were absolutely beautiful. This resort, or I should say this village, I would call the Quiet Village. They call it the Key West because it's kind of got that Key West sort of vibe. It's a parking lot if you happen to drive in. A little seating area. But yeah, this is definitely an area that, believe it or not, this is a family resort, but many adults only come here. Strictly for the amenities, the location. There's just so much going on. The resort is so spread out that I would never be afraid to come here with just my wife or just my partner or husband, because there's plenty of places to just kind of hide and get away from the kids if you want. It's not like a typical kids resort. This is the activities board. Things going on every day, pretty much like it's posted in all the villages. Right here you've got the loyalty travel, which I mentioned in one of my previous videos. And again, the way this works is before you leave, you come see them, and they will offer you anywhere between, I believe it's a 9 and 12% discount, something to that effect, if you book on site. So you can book on site, and I believe it's up to 2 years before you have to take your trip. And I think you have the ability to change your trip one time. Even if you book 4 beaches and then you choose that, you know something, we're not going to come back to Beaches, we want to go to a Sandals property instead because the dates don't work out, or we just can't go with the kids. You can also do that. So there's really not much of a risk. They'll ask you to put a deposit down of, I think, $300. That's what we did on our last trip, and it's totally worth it. The only thing we ask is if you do that, that they have a form that you sign that basically says that you agree to transfer the booking back to us at Anchors Away Travel. That way you have someone to handle your booking. You don't lose anything. You paid exactly the same price, but you have an agent of record to take care of you, handle any issues for you, as long as you were happy with what we did for you, of course. Up there is a shoe store, believe it or not, and I'm going to take you up there. I was just told that yesterday. Didn't know there was a shoe store. They're probably closed at this point. Again, I like to do all my videos in the morning as to not to be disruptive to the guests. See if we can peek in here a little bit. Yeah, hard to see, but it looks like it's pretty much a flip-flop store, sandals, that type of thing. Typical footwear you would wear on a beach or on a beach property. So this resort is really well done. They have a little Key West mini camp here, which is going to be for the little ones. And again, I don't know if you can see in there, But they got high chairs. This is for the real little ones. The whole resort's got kids clubs that range from infants, and then they get, of course, a 5 to 7 and 8 to 11. I believe it's 11 to 14, and then they've got a teen club as well. This looks like Kids Town. Looks like another option for the little ones. And looks like these rooms, they have decent sized patios here, which is great. I mean, the one we did yesterday was really well appointed. It was spacious, had plenty of room. If you look at one of my other videos, you will see a room tour of one of those, of one of the Key West rooms. Here's a nice little courtyard area. Nice little feel for what this looks like. Some nice seating areas there. A few more seating areas. And here's kind of like a little area. I wouldn't call it a lobby, but more of a sitting area. Some books. Map of the resort. Shows you the Caribbean village, the seaside village, which is where we're staying currently. The French village, which is way back and the furthest away from the beach area. Italian village. US village. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I'm coming to another little area here, which is beautiful. And then straight up ahead, you've got the Bayside restaurant in the lower level, and you've got Sky on the top level, which is going to give you the best views of Grace Bay Beach, the world's best beach, which I'll try to take you up there if I can later. Nice thing is, again, this resort's pretty big, but they've got signs everywhere directing you where to go. Again, this is broken up in 5 villages. It's pretty easy to navigate. So see, some of these, they have some, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom townhouses. Where you typically can't find like townhouse type accommodations at the other villages. So this village is really good for bigger families. This is a fitness area, gym. Nice little area for those who want to work out. And like I said, when I do these videos in the morning, the sun isn't really popping, so it doesn't do it justice. So the meeting room, some outdoor seating. And the cool thing about the Key West Village is they really have these pools all over the place. So each little block of rooms, if you will, as you can see around here, they have, a bunch of them anyway, have these individual pools, which are small, but they're kind of private, and they're really, really nice. And some rooms, which I'll show you in a little bit, have these little plunge pools. Little section for towels. I mean, the landscape is just beautiful. They do a great job. As you can see in this part of the resort, it's almost like a little town. That's what it feels like. It feels like, you know, like, I don't know, like a condo beach community, I guess. So let's look around here. I'll try to show you some of these other rooms here. So if you look at this one, it's got a huge patio. Hard to tell from my angle. And then if you look right through these little bushes, there's this little plunge pool. It's just a place to cool off or have the kids go in, take a quick dip without going into the main pool. They've got a table that's got a nice canopy over it, hammocks. It's just beautiful. Got hammocks over this area as well. Great little spot right in front of Grace Bay to just chill out. Security everywhere. Make sure only beaches guests come onto the property. And here we are, Grace Bay. Again, the world's best beach, year after year on TripAdvisor. Got some lounge chairs here. Again, this video is not going to do the beach justice. When you go on this beach, I mean, you can go out 10, 15 feet into the water, and you can just look straight down, and it's crystal clear. Beaches also provides these little yellow things, those circle floats, whatever you want to call it, for kids or yourself to just chill out in. Remind you that this is a public beach, so you know other people can come onto the beach, and there's a whole bunch of resorts to the right of beaches and to the left of beaches. The beaches commands a good portion of this. So the majority of the guests are going to be from beaches. So there are local vendors that'll be out there trying to sell hair braids for the kids, trying to sell parasailing. You know, they have these inflatable trampolines. You see one of them probably a little bit in the distance there. You know, which I think it costs like $20 a day per person. So the kids can go out there and jump around and you know, get on the beach, get on the water, as opposed to being in the resort all day long. They have Hobie cats that are included. They've got kayaks that are included. They've got water trikes that are included. They've got paddleboarding, which is also included. You know, obviously the food is included, the alcohol is included. You know, again, beaches pretty much covers it all. If you're a diver, they take you out for 2 dives a day, I believe it is, up to 2 dives a day. That's included. If you're not certified, you can get certified on site, or you can get certified off site back home, and then when you get here, you're good to go. If not, in my previous video, I showed you where they train people in a pool how to dive and get certified. And if you look out here in the back, out there, you see a bunch of boats. Each owns a bunch of their own vessels. And they get the Hobie cat out there, which if you book a tour with Island Routes, they will take you out on like kind of like a party cruise where you're drinking and you're eating and you're hanging out and music is you know, playing. Lots of fun. So this flag right here, you see it's got the color red right now, but the red is down. But what happens is when they raise the flags, when it's red, all activities on the water, the free activities, you know, the kayaking, all that stuff that I just previously mentioned, are off limits. And that could have something to do with the undercurrent, the waves, the wind. It's for your own safety and your own protection. Then when it's yellow, certain activities are off limits. And then when it's green, it's an all go. So watch out for that flag. Just so you know what you can and cannot do. But this resort is just a tremendous value. See, these properties here have an ocean view, as you can tell. But it's just a tremendous value for what you get. I mean, some people will say, hey, beaches is pricey. But you get, you know, top shelf liquor. You know, things like Tito's and Absolute and, you know, that type of stuff. The food at this resort is so much better than other typical resorts. Let me sneak in here and show you this pool from a different perspective. Morning, guys. Yeah, you just get a lot more for your money here. So this is the pool area. This is their main pool. So there's no swim-up bar in this area. Some showers, towel section. There's no swim-up bar in this area, but this is more designed, again, not to be a party pool. It's designed to be a quiet pool, a chill pool, unwind, relax pool. Get a little view of Grace Bay pool. You know, if you want the park, so this is a good section for if two adults are coming on their own and they just want to come hide a little bit. This is the pool to come to. If you're looking for a party pool, go to the Italian Village. That's where the music is, the games. It's a little loud. It's fun. There's a ton of people. If you're looking for a big pool and also a quiet pool with a little light music, go to the French Village, which I gave you a tour of the other day. And that's an amazing pool as well. And then you've got two pools in the Caribbean Village, which are great, both very lively, stuff going on. So bottom line is there's something for everybody. All right, let's take you around here. This is the Bayside restaurant, which is more of a buffet style restaurant. It's real pretty. Yeah, beautiful selections here. You can see there's a lot going on here. You got a beautiful view of Grace Bay. You got a view of the pool that I just showed you a second ago. You got a bar. And at night they do a little, they do music here for dinner because this restaurant turns into a different dinner restaurant. So it's a nice little lounge area, little chairs. They got fire pits glowing here in the middle of the night, and they've got a performer here. Could be a reggae singer, a jazz singer, somebody. And that's the Bayside. I'm going to show you Sky Restaurant now. Just come up the stairs here. You get the most amazing view of Grace Bay when you get up here. It's really awesome. Let's get the kitchen to the left here. Beautiful view. So this is the place if you want a view of Grace Bay right here. Time to get a little busy for breakfast now. So anyway, guys, that's a quick tour of the Key West Village. Excuse me. Trying to be a little quiet and respect people's space. Again, phenomenal village. If you want something quiet, something low key. Still, again, you're a little bit away from a few things, but not that far off. I mean, you're right next door to the Italian village. You're right next door to all sorts of stuff. I'm just gonna give you one last look here at one of the other restaurants. That's an option. It's a good dinner option, especially. And the restaurant's called Neptune's. So again, guys, there's just a ton to do here. I mean, it's an amazing resort. We've spent, this is our 8th day here in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos. So here's Neptune's anyway. It's mostly a seafood restaurant. Morning. Yeah, so we've spent 8 days here in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos, and it's been an amazing 8 days. I gotta say, been to other places, and in my opinion, nothing tops beaches. If you come to an all-inclusive resort, you do generally have to temper your expectations. I didn't find that I had to really temper my expectations all that much here at beaches. I mean, they just do a lot. It's everything is included for the most part. Again, unless you want to do some excursions, which I do recommend you get off the resort and get some excursions in. It's just a great place. If you've got kids, there's no better place. And yes, you've got the typical Disney vacations, which are awesome, great memories, but can be a little exhausting. This is not an exhausting vacation. When you are here, you feel well rested. I mean, you got an amazing beach, an amazing resort. And I've toured a couple of the other resorts on this island, and they're great. But typically what they are is you got one pool, a couple of buildings, and not a ton going on. So if you're the type of person that doesn't want a ton going on, they're amazing options for you. This property, on the other hand, can be quiet, can be loud, it can be whatever you want it to be. There's just a tremendous amount for you to do here. It's my family's favorite place, without question. It really, really is. This is our 3rd time here. I think I mentioned in previous videos that we got married here 7 years ago. You know, all our children were at our wedding. We only one of them was really old enough to remember it, so we decided to come back and show them. The other two, once they realized their mom and dad got married, they were amazed. And we asked them, hey, where do you want to go next time for vacation? Their immediate answer, without hesitation, was, we want to go to beaches, Turks and Caicos. You know, today is the last day. It's always a sad day for us. You know, we've got a pickup, you know, checkouts at 11. And what we do is we go to a departure lounge. And, you know, you have internet there, coffee there, beverages there. You hang out there until the shuttle, a free shuttle, which is also included to and from the airport, will pick you up. And so today's going to be our last day. So we're packing up. You know, I recommend you pack a separate bag with some bathing suits, get up super early on your last day, and just go enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the resort for the last few hours. So we're off having a great breakfast. We'll let the kids jump in the pool. We're gonna go say goodbye to some of our friends that we've known now for 7 years. I mean, they've got some of the same bartenders and employees here. So we like to go say goodbye and thank you to them for making for giving us a great vacation. And that's it. The kids are pretty upset at this point. They're in the room and they're pretty sad that they're leaving. And so are we. But we'll be back here within the next year or two, without question. Anyways, guys, this is Wilson with Anchors Away Travel. If you like this video, please like it at the bottom of the page and reach out to Kelly at www.anchorsawaytravelri.com. Again, it's www.anchorsawaytravel.com. And goodbye from Grace Bay, Providenciales, Turks and Caicos, and the Beaches Resort. Thanks. Make it a great day.